So we will have to continue with the continuity and differentiability. Okay, so these are some important limits which we need to calculate, and there are some important relations which will be used in calculating the limits. So in general we have the useful formulas which are mostly used in calculating the limits. They are limit sin x upon x equal to 1, or limit x upon sin x equal to 1, then tan x upon x equal to 1, or limit x tending 0 x upon tan x equals to 1, limit 1 plus x upon x equals to 1. So these are some of the basic formulas related to limits which are useful. So we will move forward to discuss this continuity and differentiability. Okay, so I have discussed previously also that if f is a real function on a subset of real numbers and let c be a point in the domain of f, then f is continuous at c if limit x tending c fx equal to fc. Okay, so let's say we have a curve and at some point we want to check its continuity. Okay, at some point we want to check its continuity, and let's say that point is x equal to c. So we need to check the limit of this function fx. If the limit exists, then it is said to be continuous. And one more thing is there, it should be equal to f of c. Means if we put the value of x equals to c in the function, and if it is equal to the limit, okay, then we say that the function is continuous at x equals to c at this point. Okay, now इसको थोड़ा और अगर इलेबोरेट करें, है ना, तो लिमिट ऑफ एफ एक्स क्या होता है? तो वी नो दैट कि एल एच एल लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट that should be equal to right hand limit, and that should be equal to the value of function at that point at which we want to check the continuity. Okay, so LHL means what? LHL means limit x tending, now we are talking about x equal to c, so we need to check the left of c. Okay, so for all the points lying left of c, we need to write it c minus. C minus is just the notation, okay, to understand कि we are considering all those points which are lying left to c. Okay, and then your function fx. So this is your LHL, left hand limit. Similarly, your RHL will be limit x tending c plus. Now c plus, the notation c plus denotes those points which are right of c, like this. Okay, which are lying right of c. So these are the points which lie right of c, and for that we have to calculate limit x tending c plus. Okay, and then fx. Okay, and then left hand limit, right hand limit, and then at the point, means the function must be continuous. We need to check the continuity of the function at this point also. So for that point we write f of c, and if this relation holds good, if this relation holds good, then only we say that the function is continuous at x equals to c. Okay, then we say that the function is continuous at x equal to c. So this is something which I am repeating to remind you. Okay, now we had solved some questions earlier. Now we have to solve this question. discuss the continuity of the function f, where f is defined by fx equals to 1 minus cos x upon x square when x is not equal to 0. Okay, so I have discussed this point earlier also, ki what is the meaning of x not equal to 0. Okay, the meaning of x not equal to 0 means x less than 0 also and x greater than 0 also. Means except at x equal to 0 we consider all the points. So under this x not equal to 0 we have x less than 0 also and we have x greater than 0 also, except x equal to 0. Okay, and for x equal to 0 the value of function is 1. Okay, तो यहाँ हमें कंटिन्यूटी डिस्कस करनी है कि वेदर द फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस एट x इक्वल टू 0 और नॉट, एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी. आई वुड लाइक टू रिमाइंड कि if while drawing the function, let's say I am drawing a function like this and this, so can I draw this function, the red color lines, can I draw without lifting a pen? If I am moving from left to right and without lifting up my pen, can I draw this function? Certainly no. Okay, because if I have to join these 2 points, then it is possible, otherwise it is not possible without lifting the pen. So in very you can say easy manner we can understand कि if you can draw anything, any function on the xy plane without lifting up your pen, then it is said to be continuous. And if you have to lift the pen at some point, then at that point it has some breakage and it has some break. So let's say for this function if I talk about, okay, let's say this point is 1 and this point is 2 and let's say 1 is also covered and this is 0 origin and this is the function. Okay, so from moving left to right I'll have to lift up my pen from this point to this point, and then it is okay for the right hand. So left hand limit is satisfied, right hand limit is also satisfied, but at x equal to 0 it is showing some break. Okay, there is some break. तो जहाँ ब्रेक है ना, जहाँ पे वो टूट गया है, तो that point is called discontinuous. So certainly this function is discontinuous. Okay, continuous functions कैसे होते हैं? Let's say sin x का ग्राफ देखिए, sin x का ग्राफ कैसा होता है? This. Even if you will join this about origin, it will go this like. So this is the graph of sin x. Okay, let's say this is y and this is your x. Okay, so y equals to sin x, it is continuous at all points under its domain. Okay, so इस तरह का ग्राफ जो कि एकदम continuous, आप विदाउट लिफ्ट अप किए हुए, पेन को बिना उठाए हुए आप इसको ड्रॉ कर सकें, इस तरह का जो फंक्शन है वो कंटिन्यूअस कहलाता है. तो हर बार हम ग्राफ ड्रॉ करके चेक नहीं करते कि वेदर इट इज कंटिन्यूअस और नॉट. ओके, वी हैव सम कंडीशंस. ऑन व्हाट आर द कंडीशंस that we have discussed कि LHL must be equal to RHL and must be equal to the value of function at that point. Okay, and if these all are satisfied, then we say that yes, it is continuous. Okay, so we need to check the conditions. These graphical interpretations, they have been shown by me just to make you understand. ये सिर्फ आपको समझाने के लिए है कि हाँ कहाँ ब्रेक होता है तो उसको डिसकंटिन्यूअस बोलते हैं और कहाँ ब्रेक नहीं होता तो उसको कंटिन्यूअस बोलते हैं. But when we have to check the continuity, then we have to satisfy these conditions, and if the conditions are satisfied, then we can say कि okay, then we can say कि okay, the function is continuous. Fine. So we'll move further. Now we have this question and we have to solve. So obviously what we have to do, we have to check for those conditions, and if the conditions are satisfied, then we can say that it is continuous. Okay, so let's move on to solve this question. So Now we have this fx equal to 1 minus cos x upon x square when x is not equal to 0, and x is not equal to 0 means x less than 0 and x greater than 0 both, means for both of them we have this 1 minus cos x upon x square as the function. Okay, so first of all we will try to check. Now for x less than 0 and greater than 0 both have the same value, 1 minus cos x upon x square. So without taking left hand and right hand limit separately, we will go for writing this limit x tending 0. Okay, because we have for less than 0 and for greater than 0, for LHL RHL both have, we have the same function. Okay, so we can proceed like this. So 1 minus, first we need to write the function, that is fx. Okay, so now this is limit x tending 0 and 1 minus cos x upon x square. Fine. Now I had discussed earlier कि if we put the value of 0 in this function for solving the limit, sometimes we directly put the value of x, है ना, लगा डायरेक्ट हम x की वैल्यू इसमें पुट कर देते हैं, तो ये क्या होता है, तो आप देखिए यहाँ पर अगर डायरेक्टली हम x की वैल्यू इसमें पुट कर दें तो ये 1 माइनस कॉस ऑफ कितना हो जाएगा 0 और अपॉन 0, एंड 1 माइनस कॉस 0 मतलब cos 0 1 होता है 0, तो it is coming 0 upon 0 form. And I had told you that we need to avoid some indeterminate forms, 0 upon 0, infinity and infinity upon infinity. These things we have to avoid, otherwise this limit will be, what will happen, this limit will be indeterminate. Okay, so we need to avoid this. तो इसको हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसको अवॉइड करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, इसको हमें किसी भी तरह से हटाना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो sorry, here it is infinity into infinity. Okay, because infinity upon infinity has no sense, so infinity into this infinity. Okay, so these are indeed forms and we need to avoid this. तो किसी तरह से इसको आपको हटाना पड़ेगा, तो हटाने के लिए हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, वी कैन यूज द ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज. ओके, सो नाउ वी हैव वन फॉर्मूला, 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay, so 1 minus cos 2 theta, let me clear out this rough portion so that I can write the formula. Now 1 minus cos 2 theta, we know that 1 minus cos 2 theta equal to 2 sin square theta. This is the trigonometric identity, so which we will use here to solve the limit. Okay, so if it is cos 2 theta, then we get sin theta. If it is cos x, so we will get x by 2. Okay, so limit x tending 0 and 2 sin square x upon 2, and here in the denominator we have the x square. ठीक है, okay. Now we also know that limit x tending 0 and sin theta upon theta equals to 1. This we know. In the very beginning of the slide I had shown you this formula. See this one. Limit x tending 0 sin x upon x equal to 1. Okay, so we can use this formula to solve the limit in the given question. Okay, so now if you have theta, then in the denominator also you need theta. So if it is sin x by 2, so you need x by 2 in the denominator also, because whatever angle is with sine, that angle should appear in the denominator, then only we can write 1. Sorry, here it is theta, so it will also be represented in terms of theta. Okay, so here it is x, so it is okay. So anyhow हमें क्या करना होगा, अगर यहाँ sin x by 2 है तो नीचे भी x by 2 ही होना चाहिए. यहाँ थीटा है तो थीटा, यहाँ 2 थीटा है तो नीचे भी 2 थीटा. उसी तरह यहाँ sin x by 2 है तो यहाँ पर x by 2 चाहिए. तो x by 2 बनाने के लिए इसको क्या करना पड़ेगा? फॉर मेकिंग इट x by 2 वी विल हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई लाइक दिस. सो लिमिट x टेंडिंग 0 and this is 2 and here it is sin x by 2. So here we need x by 2 and since this is a whole square. Okay, so by doing this x by 2 करने से यहाँ हमने क्या किया है, 4 का डिवाइड किया है. ठीक है, तो 4 का डिवाइड किया है तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ 4 का मल्टीप्लाई भी करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो यहाँ पर हमने 4 का यहाँ पर मल्टीप्लाई किया. ओके, क्योंकि x बाई 2 का स्क्वायर हो रहा है तो 4 हमने. ओके, x बाई 2 है, सो यहाँ पर क्या होगा, नीचे भी x बाई 2 करना पड़ेगा. और x बाई 2 के लिए हमने क्या किया, 2 का स्क्वायर यानी 4 नीचे ऐड किया है तो 4 से हमें मल्टीप्लाई भी करना पड़ेगा. मतलब 4 डिवाइड में रखा है तो 4 मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. इन मैथमेटिक्स you know that whatever number you need to divide, you need to multiply also. Okay, so now it is cancelled 2 by 4, so it is 2 and the remaining portion. Now with this identity, using this identity, limit theta tending 0 sin theta upon theta equal to 1, we can solve this limit. So 1 by 2 will be taken out and sin x by 2 upon x by 2, even if it is a square, we can write it 1 ka square. Okay, so 1 square means it is 1 by 2. So in this way we have solved its limit. Instead of solving LHL and RHL, since x not equal to 0 was given, so we solved the limit x tending 0 fx. So we got 1 by 2. Okay, now the function here is the function fx equals to 1 when x equal to 0. Okay, so f of 0 is 1 and since f of 0 is 1 and this limit fx x tending 0 is 1 by 2, so obviously this relation has not been satisfied, which was required to be satisfied for the function to be continuous. function को continuous होने के लिए ये जो रिलेशन है इसको सेटिस्फाई होना था, लेकिन एक जगह ये 1 by 2 आ रहा है और एक जगह ये 1 आ रहा है, तो इसलिए इट इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. ओके, एंड दैट्स वाई सिंस दिस रिलेशन इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइड वी कैन से दैट द फंक्शन, द गिवन फंक्शन fx is discontinuous at x equal to 0. Okay, so we can say that the function is discontinuous at x equal to 0. Fine, now we will move on to the next question. Now find the values of k so that the function f is continuous at the indicated point. So what is the indicated point? किस पॉइंट पे हमें बात करनी है? x इक्वल टू पाई बाय 2 पर. ठीक है, तो x इक्वल टू पाई बाय 2 पर कंटिन्यूस प्रूव नहीं करना है. इसमें क्या प्रूव करना है कि k की वैल्यू निकालनी है सच दैट द फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस एट पाई बाय 2. मीन्स इनडायरेक्टली इट हैज बीन गिवन कि द फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस एट पाई बाय 2. सो इन दैट केस व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ k? ओके, सो लाइकवाइज we have to determine. Okay, so now we will again check the indeterminate form, because while calculating the limit we have to check it. Okay, so let's say कि we are determining the LHL. We are determining the LHL. So here for determining the LHL, limit x tending and the point is pi by 2. So pi by 2 and LHL है इसलिए माइनस साइन. ओके, and this k cos x upon pi minus 2x. Okay, this is the function. Now we have to check the indeterminate form. So directly put the value of x. So it is k cos pi by 2 upon pi minus 2 into pi by 2. So it is cancelled, and cos 90 degree, it is 0. So k into 0 or upon pi minus pi is also 0. So it is coming 0 upon 0 form. And this, what I had told you कि this is the indet form which we need to avoid. We don't want this form. Okay, so since we don't want this form, so we need to assume something, because ये कंडीशन हमें किसी तरह से अवॉइड करनी है, अदरवाइज ये लिमिट सॉल्व नहीं हो पाएगा. मतलब डायरेक्टली हम x की वैल्यू इसमें नहीं रख सकते लिमिट सॉल्व करने के लिए. ओके, तो क्या कर सकते हैं, जब भी इस तरह की सिचुएशन हो और हमें LHL फाइंड करना हो, तो इन एवरी सिचुएशन वी हैव टू एज्यूम समथिंग. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हम एज्यूम कर लेते हैं कि लेट x equals to pi by 2 plus h. Like this we have also solved some questions in the earlier sessions. So x equal to pi by 2 plus h सब्स्टिट्यूट करने पर क्या होगा, ये जो फंक्शन आएगा वो कैसा हो जाएगा, लिमिट. नाउ अब x से ये h में ट्रांसफर हो रहा है, तो h क्या हो जाएगा, h टेंडिंग 0. सो h will tends to 0, and this सॉरी माइनस करना है, बिकॉज दैट इज योर डाउट. हाँ, यू आर राइट कि वी हैव टू एज्यूम माइनस. ओके, बिकॉज वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग द लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट, and this is we are representing also pi by 2 minus, so we have to take pi by 2 minus. That was the mistake at my part. Okay, so x equal to pi by 2 minus h. Now अगर हम x equal to pi by 2 minus h लेते हैं तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा, it will be k cos and pi by 2 minus h, and in the denominator we will have pi minus 2 into pi by 2 minus h. Okay, now what is cos 90 minus theta? Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Okay, so here it will be limit h tending 0 and k sin h. Okay, and in the denominator we have pi minus, and this 2 will get cancelled out, 2 into pi by 2, so it will be pi only, and then plus h. So this pi and pi will cancel out, and we will have this is 2h actually. Okay, so limit h tending 0 and k sine h upon 2h. Okay, now we still remember the identity, and which identity do we have? Ki sine h, in the previous slide we have used ki limit h tending 0, or say let's say x tending 0, limit x tending 0 and sine x upon x equals to 1. So can we use that identity here to solve this question? So we can take this k by 2 out, k by 2 को हम बाहर ले सकते हैं, and we are left with limit h tending 0 and sine h upon h. Okay, so this part will be 1 by the identity. So we have k by 2 into 1, and that is, let's say, k by 2. Okay, fine. So by determining this LHL, we have k by 2. Now it is not the absolute quantity like 1 by 2 or 1, because we know that we have to find the value of k in this question. Okay, so this is k by 2. Similarly, we will match k what we are getting in RHL. Okay, that should be equal, and then it should be equal to the value of function fx at x equal to pi by 2, and that is given 3 in this case. Okay, fine. So now we have to calculate the right hand limit, and let's move to another page. Okay, so the right hand limit RHL, the RHL would be limit x tending, now in this case we will write pi by 2 plus, and the function is k cos x upon pi minus 2x. Fine. Now again we will assume, let in the previous case we had assumed x equal to pi by 2 minus h, and since this is the RHL, so we will assume x equals to pi by 2 plus h. Okay, so let x equal to pi by 2h and h tending 0 obviously. So the limit will be transferred, पहले वो x में था, अब वो h में बदल जाएगा. So it will be transferred h tending 0 and k cos, and at the place of x we will put pi by 2 plus h upon pi minus 2 into pi by 2 plus h. Okay, so at this time we have limit h tending 0, and what is cos 90 plus theta? Cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. Fine, because we are talking of second quadrant, so it is minus sin theta. So here it will be k, and cos of 90 plus h, it will be minus sin h. Okay, and then here it is in the denominator pi minus 2 into pi by 2, it is pi, and then minus 2h. Okay, so they can be cancelled, and we have this minus k upon minus 2 we can take outside, and we have this limit h tending 0 sin h upon h. Again this is what? according to the identity, this is 1 and this minus and minus can be eliminated. So the RHL would be what? K by 2. So in the previous case also, in the LHL, your LHL was also K by 2 and your RHL is also K by 2. Fine. Now LHL equal to RHL. Okay. Now what is the value of f of pi by 2? So in the question I would like to show what is the value of f pi by 2. So at x equal to pi by 2, the value of function fx is 3. So what we can write here? We can write f of pi by 2 equal to 3. Now again read the question once at least. What is given? Find the value of k so that the function is continuous. Now it has been given that the function is continuous and you have to find the value of k. So if the function is continuous, then it must satisfy the criteria. Which criteria? If the function is continuous, if the function f is continuous at x equals to, that is the given point, x equals to pi by 2, then what should be there? Limit x tending pi by 2 fx should be equal to f of pi by 2. This relation should be satisfied because it is continuous. So it is continuous, so this relation should be satisfied, and if should be satisfied, then this LHL equal to RHL, that is both are equal. So k by 2 must be equal to f of pi by 2 and that is 3. So in that way we can calculate the value of k. So k equals to 6. Is it okay? Okay, k equal to 6. Fine. So in this way we can calculate, the value of k. So this was something different from the questions which we have solved till now. Okay, now we have some similar question. Find the values of a so that the function fx equal to ax plus 5 if x not less than or equal to 2 and x minus 1 if x is greater than 2 is continuous at x equal to 2. Okay, so like we have solved in the previous question, we can proceed similarly for this question also. That's we need to consider LHL. Okay, so we will write LHL at x equals to 2. LHL at x equal to 2. So if we need to calculate LHL, so for LHL we will write limit x tending to minus and this function fx equal to limit x tending to minus. Now for 2 minus means we are talking about x less than 2. Okay, so for x less than 2 what is the value of this function? X less than 2 के लिए function की value कितनी है? ax plus 5. Okay, so we will put here ax plus 5. Fine. So here it is ax plus 5 for 2 minus. Okay, now we have to assume similarly so let x equals to 2 minus h, so h tending 0. So now limit of x will be transferred into h, so h tending 0, and we have to write a into 2 minus h and plus 5. Fine. So here it is 2 2 minus h plus 5. So it will be 2a plus 5 if we put the value of h as 0. So 2a plus 5 we have got for the LHL. This LHL at x equal to 2 we have determined. Now we need to determine the RHL. So it is very easy. We can determine the RHL in the similar way. RHL at okay, so let me elaborate this. Here it is limit h tends to 0. Yes, we have put the limit. So okay, let me write this now. 2a minus ah and plus 5, and when we will put the value of limit h tending 0, so we will have 2a plus 5. Now it is clear. So RHL at x equal to 2 now we can determine. Fine. So for RHL we will write limit x tending 2 plus. Now we are concerned with those points which are lying right of 2, or we can say greater than 2. Okay. So for this we have the function fx and this function which are defined for x greater than 2. For x greater than 2 we have the function as x minus 1. So limit x tending 2 plus and the function is x minus 1. So we will put it. Again we will consider let x equals to, now in this case it is 2 plus, so 2 plus h and h tending 0. Now this limit will be transferred in h. So limit h tending 0, and here in the in place of x we will write 2 plus h and minus 1. So by putting the value of h here we have 1. Okay, now we got the RHL. Fine. And at x equal to 2, okay, at x equal to 2, x less than or equal to 2. So at x equal to 2 we have this ax plus 5 only. Okay, so at x equal to 2 we have the value of function f of 2 equal to, it is ax plus 5. It is ax plus it is, since the value is fx equal to ax plus 5 at x equal to 2, so we have this a into 2 plus 5 and we have 2a plus 5. Okay, so we would like to recall all the values. For RHL we got 2a plus 5, sorry, LHL 2a plus 5, RHL 1. So your LHL is 2a plus 5, RHL is 1, and again the value of function at x equal to 2 is 2a plus 5. Okay, now for the function f to be continuous, all three must be equal. Okay, so for the function f to be continuous, for the function f to be continuous at x equal to 2, this LHL should be equal to RHL and should be equal to f of 2. So if we equate any of these two, okay, means 2a plus 5 and 1, then we will get the value of 1, a, okay. So 2a plus 5 equal to 1. By solving this only we will get the value of a. So a will be minus 4 upon 2 and it is minus 2, okay. So the value of a is minus 2, fine. So in this way we can calculate the value of unknown, whatever it is, okay. So we can easily calculate, fine. Now we will move on to the next question. See, these are very important questions because in every question you will find some new concept. So discuss the continuity of the function f, where f is defined by fx equal to x square sine 1 upon x and x is not equal to 0, okay. So what is the point at which we have to decide? The point is x equal to 0. This is the point. This is the point at which we have to discuss the continuity, okay. So in this case also we will consider, for the function f to be continuous, what is the criteria? The criteria is limit x tending a fx equals to f of a. So this is the criteria. If this is satisfied, we can declare that the function is continuous, and if it is not satisfied, then we can say that the function is discontinuous at x equal to a, okay. So let's consider the limit. So let's consider the limit. So limit x tending 0, here it is 0. So limit x tending 0 fx equals to how much? Limit x tending 0, and the function is, for this means x not equal to 0, less than and greater than, for both of them the function is x square sine 1 by x. So we will write here x square sine 1 upon x. See, whenever you get this type of relation, okay, so you should have one thing in your mind कि हाँ sin x upon x वाला जो relation है, मे भी शायद वो यहाँ पर valid हो जाए, ठीक है. तो इसको कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं? यहाँ पर sin x upon x की जरूरत नहीं है सच, ओके. यहाँ पर डायरेक्टली आप देखें एक्स स्क्वायर इंटू साइन 1 बाई एक्स, ओके. तो so if here we will calculate, so by directly putting the value of limit it will be 0, okay. So we don't need to have that formula. So x square into sine 1 by x equal to 0, and we can see that at x equal to 0 fx is 0. So f of 0 is also 0. So fx, so the function fx is continuous at x equal to 0, because this relation is satisfied. Limit x tending a fx equal to fa, this relation has been satisfied. So we can write ki so fx is continuous at x equal to 0, okay. Now we will, this was very easy, so we can move on to the next question, and that is, if it is clear to all of you, not clear then I will okay. So fx equal to, I am writing, if it is not clearly visible, fx equal to e to the power x minus 1 upon log of 1 plus 2x. Okay, and this is for x not equal to a, and second is value of fx is 7 if x is equal to 0. Okay, so here it is a misprint. I think is 0. It is 0. There cannot be some quantity like a, so it is x not equal to 0. Fine. Now in this function एक्सपोनेंशियल ऑल्सो एंड लॉगरिथमिक ऑल्सो, ठीक है, दोनों ही चीज़ें हैं. तो मे बी कि हमें इससे रिलेटेड जो लिमिट का आइडेंटिटी है, जो फार्मूला है, उसको इस्तेमाल करना पड़े. तो उस आइडेंटिटीज़ को हम रिकॉल कर लेते हैं पहले, ठीक है, कि इसमें कोई यूज हो सकता है. तो आप देखिए e टू द पावर x से रिलेटेड जो आइडेंटिटी है, इसको देखिए. सो लिमिट x टेंडिंग 0 e का पावर x माइनस 1 अपॉन x इक्वल्स टू कितना होता है 1. ओके, एंड वन मोर आइडेंटिटी इज देयर. One more identity is there. Yes, this one. So this log of 1 plus x upon x equal to 1. Okay, for x tending 0. So these two identities may be used in this problem. Okay, so that's why I told you this some important limits which have been shown here, it should be मेमोराइज बाई यू. मीन्स यू मस्ट बी, ये आपको याद रहना चाहिए कि क्या फार्मूला होता है. अगर log 1 प्लस एक्स अपॉन एक्स है तो उसको हम लिमिट एक्स टेंडिंग 0 को 1 लिख सकते हैं, और लिमिट एक्स टेंडिंग 0 ई टू द पावर एक्स माइनस 1 अपॉन एक्स है तो भी उसको हम 1 लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो इट शुड बी नोन टू यू. ओके, सो नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग दिस. नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग दिस. सो फॉर एनी फंक्शन टू बी कंटिन्यूअस, again we have to satisfy the same thing. What? Okay, limit x tending a fx should be equal to f of a. Okay, this is the condition. So we will check, and in this case the point a is 0. Okay, so we will check for it. So now limit x tending 0 fx, x tending 0 fx equals to limit x tending 0, and this fx is what? For x not equal to 0, fx is e to the power x minus 1 upon log of 1 plus 2x. Okay, this is your function. Now just now I have shown you two formulas which are useful in this question. One is limit x tending 0 e to the power x minus 1 upon x, this is 1. Okay, and another formula is limit x tending 0 log of 1 plus x upon x, it is also 1. Okay, so now इस क्वेश्चन को अगर हम देखें तो कुछ ऐसा ही पैटर्न आ रहा है. e का पावर x माइनस 1 अपॉन log 1 प्लस 2x. ओके, सो हम क्या करेंगे, इसको कुछ उसी तरह से डिटरमाइन करने की कोशिश करेंगे. ओके, तो यहाँ पर हम क्या कर सकते हैं, e का पावर x माइनस 1 के अपॉन में x लाने के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पर x से हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, और हमें log 1 प्लस 2x उसके भी नीचे क्या करना होगा, हमें यहाँ पर 1 प्लस 2x है तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, नीचे पे 2x लाना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो we will have to write limit, or we can write here, it's better to see. So limit x tending 0, let's say we are writing e to the power x minus 1 upon x. So we are dividing x, so we will have to multiply also like this, and let's say upon log of 1 plus 2x, and we need to have this 2x, so we will multiply by 2x. Okay, we will multiply by 2x. Fine. Now we can write this limit, and this x and this x will get cancelled out. Okay, so we will have this we can have this 1 by 2 out. इस 1 by 2 को हम क्या कर सकते हैं, बाहर निकाल सकते हैं, और यहाँ पर लिमिट सेपरेट कर देते हैं. तो लिमिट x टेंडिंग 0, और ये क्या हो गया, e का पावर x माइनस 1 अपॉन x, और अपॉन में भी हम लिमिट को सेपरेट करते हैं. तो लिमिट x टेंडिंग 0 log of 1 plus 2x upon 2x. Okay, so this you can see on this formula, limit x tending 0 e का पावर x माइनस 1 अपॉन x इक्वल टू 1 होता है. तो इसको भी 1 लिख सकते हैं. तो ये क्या हो गया, न्यूमरेटर में इट इज़ 1, और डिनोमिनेटर में log ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स अपॉन एक्स 1 होता है. तो यहाँ पर log ऑफ 1 प्लस 2x अपॉन 2x है. तो सिमिलरली वी कैन राइट 1 here also. So it is here finally the limit is 1 by 2. Okay, now this is 1 by 2, but we need to check for f of a also. मतलब x इक्वल टू 0 पे फंक्शन की क्या वैल्यू है. तो x इक्वल टू 0 पे अगर फंक्शन की वैल्यू हम देखेंगे तो क्या वैल्यू है, x इक्वल टू 0 पर ये वैल्यू है 7. ओके, तो हम क्या लिख सकते हैं कि f at 0, मतलब the value of function at x equal to 0 is 7, but the limit x tending 0 fx, and that we have determined 1 by 2, and certainly this and this are not equal, है ना. तो since this limit x tending 0 fx is not equal to f of 0, and this is not equal, so we can write, so the function is discontinuous at x equal to 0. Okay, so the function is discontinuous. Obviously this relation is not satisfied, and so the function is